Rahila grew up in Kadara town, a bustling middle-class neighborhood in the northern part of Nigeria. Her father, Malam Gabar, was a retired civil servant who believed his duties ended with retirement. Her mother, Mama Zainab, was a full-time housewife who often reminded Rahila that as the first child and the first daughter, she was the second mother of the house. From the age of 10, Rahila had been changing diapers, cooking for her younger siblings, and patching up the broken parts of a family slowly decaying in silence. Her only escape was education. Her notebooks were her friends and books her home. She graduated secondary school with flying colors and was the pride of her teachers. When the admission letter to Federal University of Zaria came, the whole compound rejoiced, but no one knew what kind of burden that joy would bring. The excitement of university was like short-lived. Barely 3 weeks into school, Rahila's mother called. "Rahila, your father is sick. We need 10,000 naira for his medicine." The next week, she called again. "Your brother hasn't paid his school fees. You are in school now. You should be helping. Rahila, you are our hope. Don't forget where you came from." Another day, she called again. "Rahila, your younger brother needs new school shoes," Mama Zainab would say, her voice laced with a weary urgency. The something small request became increasingly frequent and alarming large. Rahila's small saving from weekend jobs as a sales attendant dwindled rapidly. The dream of focusing on her studies began to feel like a cruel joke. Her roommates, girls from more privileged backgrounds, spoke of pocket money and allowances with a casualness that stung. The pressure mounted with each passing day. Her siblings' needs were increasingly growing. She worked part-time jobs on campus, waitressing in a buka, helping final year students with their projects for small pay. But it was never enough. Her meals shrank to a single bowl of noodles a day. She wore one pair of jeans until it tore in the inner thighs. Her roommate wore makeup and perfume. They carried iPhones and had men dropping them off in sleek black SUVs. One day, her roommate Tayo, a law student, pulled her aside and said, "Rahila, you are too fine to suffer like this. Use what you have to get what you need." Rahila fought it for weeks. She refused. She told herself she could never stoop so low. But then came a day when her mother called, crying on the phone. The roof of their home had been blown off in a storm. Her siblings were sleeping under nylon sheets. That night, Rahila wore red lipstick for the first time. Tayo introduced her to Chief Owade, a rotund, bald businessman with skin that glistened and eyes that never stayed on her face. He gave her 100,000 naira after the first night. To Rahila, it felt like blood money, but she used it to fix the roof. Then came Alhaji Janlami, Dr. Kola, and Chief Benson, men with soft leather seats and other hats. They took her to Abuja, to Lagos, to Dubai, and many other places. Her bank accounts grew, and so did her silence. She began to dress differently, speak differently, lie to herself differently. She became known on campus as one of the sugar babies, and her reputation spread like wildfire. But every time she closed her eyes, she saw the 10-year-old Rahila, barefoot, bright-eyed, dreaming of becoming a lawyer. Rahila met Chief Madu Abuchi at an exclusive birthday party in Lekki. He was older than the others. The gold teeth, diamond rings, and a cane he didn't need. His smile was generous. His promises were like honey.
I will build you a house.
He said,
You are special. I don't want to share you.
Chief Maduabuchi sent her 5 million naira in one day. But what Rahila didn't know was that Chief Maduabuchi had visited a native doctor in Anambra. He needed power, wealth, and political clout. The native doctor told him,
Bring me a girl who is beautiful and has been with many men, one who carries the spirit of corruption in her womb. She must come willingly.
Rahila fit the description perfectly. One night, Chief Maduabuchi took her to his village under the guise of meeting his mother. The village was quiet, too quiet. They arrived late, around 2 a.m. The air was thick, and incense and silence. He offered her palm wine. She drank. Her head spun. Before she passed out, she saw figures in white robes chanting. She saw the red glow of fire. She saw her own shadow dancing on a mud wall. Rahila never woke up till the ritual was performed. The next day, her body was found by the river that bordered the village. Her eyes wide opened. She couldn't talk, she couldn't move, and could no longer breathe properly. Her body seems lifeless by the riverside. Her family back in Kadara town never knew about this. The news simply said, young university girl missing after visiting lover. Body recovered by the riverside. Tayo cried, but only for a day. Another girl replaced Rahila in Chief Maduabuchi's car the following day. Will Rahila die?